And the race is underway. McFry away clearly into the lead. Emma Kickert into second. Yamamura third. That's a bad start for BVN, and there's some debris in the background. Somebody's lost the front wing. That's Edvard Holm has lost his front wing.
I didn't look too good.
How did...
There was something ahead of Edvard Holm that was an issue, and then he just got caught up in the concertina effect as everybody's trying to navigate into this tight turn one. We need to take another look at what happened in front of Edvard.
Yes, oh, that's Benoit
It was
Vauclair.
Benoit Vauclair. It was Benoit Vauclair that ran into the back of, I think it was Van Nieuwenhuizen, who was slow off the line.
Yeah.
Someone's smoking behind Yamamura. It might be Nieuwenhuizen.
Oh no! It's BVN!
Nieuwenhuizen's the first retirement of the race.
Are there two cars smoking there?
Oh, another one?
I don't believe so. No, that's
no, that's just
Kumataki
trying to get around.
Oh, it's got fire.
In the back of the Racing Point has let go. The Koenigsegg free valve is alight in the back of last time's winner out in Trondheim, Norway.
That is unbelievable. 6 DNF in 8 races for the number 0.
Oh, and,
involved in an incident.
Ferris Torrente making a very early pit stop here. This is lap 8, lap 9 now.
Mechanical issues. So
yes.
Yeah, I think they took off the engine cover off of the back of that Adriatica. They're looking for something back there. Might be able to get it fixed and go back out on track, as Edvard Holm and Benoit Vauclair have both passed Václav Malš for position, and it's going to give K-Lon a bit of breathing space away from the checkmate for now, but it's going to be inevitable. There's contact between Carmen Alvarez Torrente and Hubert Moutier for 21st at turn 1, but looks like they will both be able to continue.
Yeah, not entirely sure what Moutier was doing there. He just very lightly nudged the bit back of Carmen Alvarez Torrente, who herself is in the championship fight, not really wanting to be having to deal with the Frenchman now, as Martin McFry is making a pit stop.
Taki's on fire as well. I think it's Taki or Yamamura.
Oh no, that's Yamamura.
Yamamura is in trouble from 3rd place. The leading block monster is not going to make it back around. A major engine issue for the Jagona Ion block monster machine.
Well, the chickens are fried here at Kota, as Yamamura is going to be out.
Yes, his chicken is well and truly cooked. Is Hakiri Yamamura, as his car is now coasting to a stop, pulls it off to the side of the road, and has to watch his teammate carry on now in 3rd place, as yes, of course, McFry has pitted now, and Emma Kickert is now leading the race.
We'll need to be looking at Martin McFry, who did come out in 7th between Pacer and Castell.
Yeah,
splitting the 2 March 16th, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him to make this 3-stop top stick, as he gets sent out right in the middle of the wars.
Yes, I think Foxdale, we're counting on him to be ahead of this little group here when they made their pit stop, but strategy didn't quite go to plan, but...
Sokoto in the last remaining of the Euromotors. Pierre Saint Laurent has moved up to 12th in the leading Bentley Kamaha Bentley, as top 2 now pit on schedule. Emma Kickert and Takuma Taki come in on a scheduled service. A crucial pit stop now.
Well.
Yes,
and Monica Fletcher will be joining them as well.
All these cars seeming to be on the free stop strategy, which is exactly what Martin McFry wants to be seeing. And new leader is John Bean in the Block Monster.
Bean, as a driver, has a chip on his shoulder here today, following what happened in his last outing.
Might be a bit of an issue if someone goes off at that corner, but I don't think that's particularly likely. As now we've seen Emma Kickert go to the inside, and she takes 2nd position. That's an excellent move for the fastest Dutch driver in the world.
2 in 1.
And now she's going to make it for the lead.
And she's got a big run on the back straight, side by side with John Bean for the lead on the back straightaway. She will have the preferred lane, and she will take the lead under braking.
Yes, he has been trying to find a way past the holiday for a few laps here, but just hasn't been able to to find a way past.
Another
McFry
look
makes
from
another
McFry.
look, and
Gets
again,
cut off again by Bean. And then Cameron gives him a shot at the middle of the apex.
I think the
Another
value Cameron is trying to give Martin McFry the hurry up here, but McFry just is not confident at all in that turn 12.
Here they go again on the back straightaway. Another good run out of the Foxdale as they head around the back straightaway for a third attempt for Martin McFry. He's got a good amount of slipstream here. He leaves it out way early to try and get side by side with the block muscle. He makes it stick.
He's through, finally.
Finally through into second place, but the damage has been done. The gap north of 9 seconds now between Emma Kickert and Martin McFry.
Meanwhile, in the battle for what is now 13th place, Philippe Nicolas having a fantastic run here, just keeping his championship rival at bay here as he's trying to defend his points lead, and it's really, really looking like a very disappointing trip out here to the Circuit of the Americas for Kalon, who's just not able to find, despite the straight line speed difference between both of these cars, just not able to find the pace to get around the holiday. We're now seeing Emma Kickert come in for her second pit stop. That hands the lead to Martin McFry.
He's the push now.
He gets by Kalon at a really opportune time on the front straightaway. A lot of clean air in front of him to get a couple of good push laps in to try and bridge that gap. It was about 7 seconds before Kickert pit. It's going to be a crucial couple of laps here with the clean air. As
McFry is still going at 158.2.8. That's a good lap he's just put in there. Kickert comes around and with a 152.9. I think she'll take that trade.
Tires. She's not getting time. Of course, it's due to lap traffic, but having new tires, and McFry was still faster. So
yeah, it's the difference of fuel, relatively speaking, working out in McFry's favor.
McFry's in.
Here comes the crucial stop in this middle stint of the race. Martin McFry will come in from the lead. The gap between him and Emma Kickert about 21.5 seconds as she will round the penultimate corner. 1 corner to go before going onto the front straightaway as Malsh will come in behind in the checkmate. Big stop here for the Foxdale driver. Short fuel as well. Going to be another short stint. Going to try and close the gap, but Kickert will go through pretty comfortably back into the lead for the Simpson.
Oh, that's good for McFry. Look at this. It's come out ahead of the lap cars, so this is perfect for McFry.
Yes, that is actually very well judged pit strategy here from the Foxdale crew. They can pat themselves on the back for that one. As clean air between himself and Emma Kickert as Martin McFry trying to reel the Simpson back in and get himself back in position to win this race. Emma Kickert now looking to lap Kalon, who very graciously allows her through there. I don't think that was too much time lost by Kickert.
I don't think that looks like 6 seconds to me.
No, I think
it doesn't.
I think Kickert was caught up behind Lon through the stadium section, and that is a massive, massive gap reduction by Martin McFry. 152.09 on his previous lap. That was a 154.8, so that's nearly 3 full seconds he's taken out of the lead.
The Bentley Yamaha crew starting to stir a little bit in the pit lane as well. Might be finally time for Kalon to come in from the pits. He started 19th, went down to 22nd, and is up to 11th by the time his opening stint has come and gone. But it's going to be crucial for McFry to try and get past him here before they get to the stadium section this time around. They're entering turn 11. It'll be potentially a good chance for McFry to get past Lon here before getting into turn 12, and a big amount of slipstream from the Foxdale. Gonna get past Lon partway down the back straightaway here. Crucial move for Martin McFry, and the chase is on for the lead. Riku Sokodo sooner than later, but McFry probably the closest he has been to the back of that Simpson this entire race. All three of he's gonna go for a look at turn 11, gets cut off by Emma Kickert. but he's still going to
Too
have plenty
far
of time to
behind.
try and get a good amount of slipstream.
May have gained herself a 10th or 2 on McFry on this previous lap. We'll see as they come over the line once again. The gap does look a bit bigger than it was on previous laps.
I think they're up to 1.1 seconds. Well, 1.2 if we round.
McFry might have just used the best of his tires to catch up, and then they hit the lap traffic at pretty much the worst time, which forced McFry to basically not get a good chance at an overtake on track, and is going to be needing this outlap when he comes in for his service to be one of the best laps of the season so far to try and get past Emma Kickert. But all eyes are currently on these top two of Emma Kickert and Martin McFry, as McFry makes the call to come in for his final service of the day. The McFry team of Foxdale ready for him as he comes in for his final stop. It's going to be a little bit longer fuel stop as well compared to Emma Kickert, which might play into the Dutch
stopwatch. We need to see what the time will be, because that's also going to be crucial.
It's going to be a crucial, and it's also going to be, the question is, where will he come out relative to the rest of the field?
I think he may be able to get out ahead of Naoki Shinjo, so...
He should be able to. Shinjo coming around the last corner. He's off of the air jacks and back underway, entering turn 1. Plenty of clean air to try and get some good push laps. It's the biggest laps of the season for Martin McFry. If he wants
that's a lot of clean air.
It's the biggest laps of the season for Martin McFry and Foxdale team, as Kickert going to be pitting either this time or next time around.
Emma Kickert is
in the pits. Here we go. Biggest stop of the race. This is the race win potentially on the line here between her and Martin McFry.
It's a bit of a slow stop.
Long stop.
Slow stop.
10.4
seconds. Martin McFry's
coming around the corner. The last corner. It's gonna be very, very close between the top two, and McFry's gonna be leading. These two laps on the undercut have played a treat, but Emma Kickert will have slightly fresher tires, and the chase is on for the race win. 15 laps to go here at Circuit of the Americas. It is Janschur and Malsch.
The two checkmates here battling for 13th position.
And it's Malsch who at the end of the strategy has been ahead, but it's going to be Janschur taking the position anyways on the inside at turn 11. It's going to be Janschur in the super sub doing a good job here getting it past Vaclav Malsch here.
Malsch, I don't think able to use the slipstream to get back past his one race teammate. Oh no, I'm very much mistaken. No.
Vaclav making a mess of that corner.
Hope for McFry that he'll get him past at turn 11 here, but just way too far back is the Foxdale. Might get him under. He was going to go for a deep lunge at turn 11. A little awkward, but he's going to get the better drive off.
Yeah, it's lost a little bit more time.
It's going to give Kickert another couple of tenths, and she's going to get this overtake done on Janschur under braking for turn 12. That couldn't have gone better for the Simpson driver at all. Another couple tenths in the favor of Kickert.
So, into the 54th lap of 67 to go. The gap is, 2 seconds flat. So...
Yeah, so it was very much...
No changes.
A draw between McFry and Kickert on that previous lap, which again, very much favors McFry.
Need to get this done sooner than later. Presumably going to go for the overtake here in the last corner on this track before we go to 6 to go. He goes for the lunge. Not quite able to make it stick, but gets a good drive off out of the last corner. That's going to work out big in Emma Kickert's favor. The gap now 1.2, with Kickert going to go for the overtake on Lon in the turn 1. Race on again, with now Humbert Murray-Moutier, the next car to be lapped by... Gonna catch Shinjo probably partway through next time around, as there's a problem for McFry. McFry is going into the pit. Emma Kickert has taken the lead.
he'll get it back, but I think that's unless something happens.
No, there's not.
One corner to go for the driver of the Simpson Sunbeam, coming home for her third podium of the year and her second victory of the year. Emma Kickert will win the Southern United States Grand Prix in an emphatic drive from the Simpson driver here in Austin.